Hey, Habs fans, are you feeling a bittersweet wave of nostalgia mixed with a spark of hope for the future right now? What if I told you that the Montreal Canadiens have just made a monumental and symbolic move, trading the contract of legendary goaltender Carey Price to the San Jose Sharks in a deal that also brought in young defenseman Gannon Larocque and a 2026 fifth-round pick, officially closing one of the most iconic chapters in franchise history? While Price hasn't played since the 2021-22 season due to a debilitating knee injury, this trade, primarily aimed at freeing up cap space, marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new focus for Montreal. Today, we're diving deep into this emotional transaction, honoring Price's unparalleled legacy, exploring the strategic implications for the Habs, and debating what this means for our rebuild. Let's unpack this historic moment and reflect on a legend while looking ahead. Let's set the stage with the groundbreaking news that's stirring the hearts of the hockey world. The Canadiens, off to a promising 3-1-0 start in the 2025-26 season after a playoff return last year, are in the midst of a youth-driven rebuild under GM Kent Hughes. In a significant move, Montreal has traded the contract to Carey Price, carrying a $10.5 million annual cap hit, to the San Jose Sharks, receiving 22-year-old defenseman Gannon Larocque and a 2026 fifth-round pick in return. Price, sidelined since 2021-22 due to a severe knee injury and placed on long-term injury reserve (LTIR), no longer impacts the active roster, but his contract has been a financial burden on the salary cap. This trade, primarily about cap relief, opens over $10 million in space, giving Hughes flexibility to shape the future around young stars like Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Uri Slavkovsky. Now, let's dive into the towering legacy of Carey Price, a name synonymous with Canadiens hockey. Over 15 seasons, all with Montreal, Price played over 700 games, amassing 361 wins, the most by any goaltender in franchise history, with a save percentage above 91%. He was the backbone of countless pivotal moments, most notably the miraculous 2021 Stanley Cup final run, where his heroics carried the Habs to the brink of glory. His 2015 season remains one of the most dominant by a goaltender in the modern era, sweeping the Hart Trophy MVP, Vezina Trophy Best Goaltender, Jennings Trophy Lowest Goals Against Average, and Ted Lindsay Award Player's Choice for Best Player, a rare feat cementing him as the world's best at his peak. Beyond stats, Price was a symbol of quiet leadership, professionalism, and resilience, embodying the pride of wearing the blue, Blanc et Rouge through triumphs and struggles. Let's reflect on the emotional weight of this trade for Habs Nation. While Price hasn't played in years, his contract departure feels like the final goodbye to an era-defining figure. Fans will forever remember him as the face of the franchise for over a decade, a goaltender who stood tall in the net during some of our darkest and brightest moments. His recent statements, expressing gratitude for Montreal's support and commitment to community initiatives like youth sports and mental health advocacy, a cause close to his heart after personal battles, only deepen the bond. Trading his contract isn't a dismissal of his impact. It's a necessary step to move forward, yet his name will echo in the Bell Center rafters for generations, a testament to loyalty and excellence that transcends a game. Of course, this trade isn't just about sentiment. It's a strategic maneuver with significant implications for the Canadiens' future. Shedding Price's $10.5 million cap hit, even if previously on LTIR, it limited certain roster moves, provides Hughes with newfound flexibility to invest in the roster, whether through free agency, trades, or extensions for emerging talents like Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slavkovsky. The return, Gannon Larocque, a 22-year-old right-shot defenseman drafted in the fourth round in 2021 and a 2026 fifth-round pick, aligns with Montreal's focus on long-term development. Larocque, a physical, developing blue liner yet to crack the NHL regularly, represents a low-risk, high-upside bet to bolster the defensive pipeline alongside prospects like Lane Hutson. This move prioritizes financial freedom and youth, key pillars of the rebuild. Let's dig into the broader context and potential risks surrounding this trade. For the Sharks, taking on Price's contract makes sense as a rebuilding team needing to meet the NHL salary cap floor. With much of the real cost covered by insurance, the financial hit is minimal for San Jose, while the cap value helps them comply with league rules without affecting their active roster. For Montreal, the risk is negligible. Price wasn't playing, and a return, though not flashy, adds depth to the prospect pool. However, some fans might feel a pang of unease at seeing a legend's contract moved, even if purely administrative, fearing it signals a cold, business-first approach over honoring history. Yet, Hughes' focus seems clear. This is about creating space to build a contender for the next decade, not diminishing Price's legacy. Let's step back and assess the bigger picture. This trade marks the official end of the Carey Price era, a symbolic turning of the page as the Canadiens shift fully toward a new generation poised to restore the franchise's storied prestige as the NHL's most successful team. It's not just about cap relief. It's about empowering Hughes to craft a roster around a youthful core, with Larocque as a small but fitting piece of that puzzle. For San Jose, absorbing Price's contract is a pragmatic, low-impact move to navigate their own rebuild. As the rumor notes, Price's legacy remains untouched, a legendary goaltender whose impact transcends this transaction. This is a moment of closure and renewal, honoring a hero while embracing the future with optimism and ambition. As we wrap this up, I'm filled with a profound mix of gratitude for Carey Price's indelible mark on the Canadiens and excitement for the possibilities this trade unlocks for our team. This move, trading the contract of franchise icon to San Jose for cap space, Gannon Larocque, and a draft pick, feels like a necessary forward-thinking step by Kent Hughes, even as it tugs at the heartstrings. Price's 361 wins, 2015 award sweep, and 2021 Cup final run will forever define an era of Habs hockey, but freeing up $10.5 million in cap space signals a commitment to building the next great chapter with Suzuki, Caulfield, and beyond. Whether Larocque becomes a contributor or this flexibility fuels a blockbuster move, this trade is a reminder that Montreal is poised to reclaim its throne, carrying Price's spirit with us. So, Habs Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Are you at peace with trading Carey Price's contract to prioritize cap flexibility and rebuild, or does this symbolic goodbye sting more than you expected? Drop your heartfelt reflections and hopeful outlooks in the comments. I'm eager to see if this moment evokes the same mix of nostalgia and optimism in you as it does in me. And if you're ready to honor Price's legacy while embracing our future, hit that like button to show your support. Let's keep this conversation alive as we watch the Habs chase greatness in 2025 to 26. Until next time, keep cherishing the past, believing in the future, and bleed blue, blanc, et rouge.